Guys, welcome back. It's Carol and I am here today to do a little tag tutorial. I don't know, something cute, which I think are cute. Look at these. I've been playing around. How cute are these? What do you think? Do you want to make some of these little babies? Okay, let's. Oh, what I had was a whole bunch of these, which are sort of blank clothes tag labels, but they're really thin. And I thought, what am I going to do with those? Obviously make tags out of them, but they're a bit thin. So do you remember I put gesso on some of the papers that I probably wouldn't use otherwise? So all I've done is I've stuck them down onto this paper. I could have done it the other way, so you could draw on the back, but this was quite plain on the back, so I did glue it down so the glue had time to dry before I came on. But I thought these would be super cute, and you can embellish them in, you know, whatever way you like, really. I just fancied having a bit of a play with some fabric. And that's what I ended up with. So I thought I'd carry on, but turn the camera on so that you can see what I'm up to as well, and maybe give you a few little ideas, maybe. So let's cut out 3 to start with. Okay, I think I'm in frame. I'm not. Oh, that's like another one. Yeah, cool. Right, oh, I just need, do you know, there's always something you forget. I need to re-poke my holes. I think there's just the tiny holes. And of course I have this one that has just ended up being part of the collection, even though I didn't actually cut it. So I must be careful not to use those scissors on my paper. So I'm not cutting the tops off these, so they're just going to be little square tags. And you know me, I'm going to work on like 4 at the same time, because that seems to work best for me, going from one to the other. So the first thing I'm going to do is just quickly put a reinforcer on. Where's my... And I don't think these stay on very well. So these are just my own self-coloured. They were white, and I just colour them in. I think this is some distress ink or something. Whatever you've got, just colour them to whatever colour you want them. So obviously my tags aren't going to stay like white. I just want to give them a bit of protection. That's probably all I need. Just fold that over the top, out of the way. Okay, so they're a bit thicker now, definitely thicker than that. And perfectly, by the time we've added some stuff on top, they'll be fine. So these ones I've put a bit of Hessian on the bottom, and then some fabric, little fabric hearts on. Sort of quite fancied the hearts. This is fraying like mad. I'm not going to use any more of that. And I got out some laces that the lovely Diane got me. And I've tea-dyed some, this is bandage material, thick bandage material, it's not muslin, I don't think. So all I did was dip it in the tea dye solution when I'd done my papers, and it's quite nice. Turned a nice colour. Yeah, so I've got these little squares, but they're not staying together. They are fraying really badly, so they probably need to stay as squares. I've got some of this sort of, this like upholstery fabric. I quite like that for I don't know, I'm not really making these for a journal as such. That's nice, but that's be too thick. I just grab some bits. And I got this. These are samples. So I thought that would look quite nice. I wonder if that's going to fray as well. Shall we have a look? Let's see. Because if it's going to fray, I mean, I like it fraying, but I don't want it to be fraying so much that you can't even tell what it was. If I cut it sort of about the same height, and then this is something my scrap store always has loads of, these. I don't know if you have those in America. It's places where companies donate their out of stock, out of, you know, the old season stuff, which is really good for us crafters. And they open it like for schools and groups to go in. And you just fill a bag for £7 now. So it's really good value. I love going in there. They have been shut. And it's the only place now, so our car boots aren't open. Let's cut some backgrounds. No, I don't want to cut them with that. So all I'm going to do is just layer up on the on these tags. See, this is pretty. The trouble is, if I put this on, I'm not going to want to go over the top of it, am I? So I'm just going to cut a piece off the edge. I love having random bits of material everywhere. This is why I do so much bits with sewing, and because it's just so much. It's just versatile, isn't it? Okay, so let's put that at the bottom. Looking cute already. Right, so I've got bits of that. I'm going to use that for the tie at the top. So where's that? Let's put some of this on. I'll cut this. I had an end. I started at one end. Oh, there's a bit. So it just rips apart. I think it's just like muslin. And it's an old bandage that I think I picked up for pennies last year. And of course it's brilliant for layering because it's really thin, but it makes it look so cute. We can trim it down afterwards. We're going to put that on there. Am I in frame? Can you see them all? Just double checking. Right, move them over a tiny bit, some in the middle. And I think I will put one on there. Right, let's choose something else. What do I fancy? Bit of doily. Another tea-stained experiment. Oh, I want to use this lace, but I'm like, oh, it's so cute. That's for sewing on my buttons. If I decide to put a button on, let's have some of this on this one. I think this will fray quite well as well. I don't know what this is. I'm not very good. I don't know what fabrics are. This is like, it's really fine, like a lace. I think it was like a curtain of some kind, like voile type of stuff. Maybe I don't want that much. Maybe I'll just put it sort of angled. Let's go the other way. I always go that way. Do you have a way that you go? I'm thinking, I always go that way. Right, do I want a bit of this on somewhere? On any of them? Ooh. Oh, look, that's nice and grungy. Put some of that on. Let's pop a bit of that on there. Okay. And I've got, what else have we got here? I'm just going to put on like maybe one of these. Because they're so tiny, these tags. Oh, I should measure them really, because you probably can't even tell what size they are. They are 9 centimetres by 3 centimetres, and this is just a centimetre ruler, so I'm not, sort of 1 inch by 3.5 maybe. So they're not big tags, they're little tiny ones, which are sometimes really cute in your journal. Quite like a little tag. Oh, and I've got a little pot of flowers, and I found these. My daughter got me these little cat. I'm going to use one of these. There, look at these, aren't they so cute? Oh, I love them. Right, let's put some of these on. Just playing around. And this one can go a bit more white. Does that look? That looks too white, doesn't it? That's too big. Off you go. Which one can the cat go on? Should we put the cat on that one? I've got some buttons. I have these little buttons with a butterfly on. Maybe I'll put that on there. I'm not sure whether I'm not very good at using flowers. Really struggle with flowers. I'm going to try. I'll try again. I have got them out. Right, I'll put another one of those on there. Then I might put a button on the top, maybe. I think what it is I don't really know how to use them. So that I'm not going to over embellish these. They're going to be quite plain. I just think they just look rather cute. I just need something on there. A big blue button. I don't like the way that goes at the bottom of there. I don't know whether I want it straight or whether I want to just make another, like, one of them really long, like, weird heart-shaped things. You know, when it's sort of elongated. I'm quite liking that. I don't really want a point. I'm making a right mess. The trouble when you work with this upholstery fabric, it is very messy. Right, I'm going to swap that over, and I'm going to put that there, and I might put that underneath as well. Just change it a bit. That on top. Or should we have that at the bottom? Still need something else. I'm not quite sure what. No. Don't go too mad. Don't go mad. Just keep messing with it until it looks right. Right, I think I quite like that one as it is. So you'll be pleased to know I have already threaded my needles. Because, you know, That does take a while sometimes. Little knot. And I'm not going to sew straight the way through the card. All I'm going to do, I'll pop that on, I might have to glue that, is just go through the button a couple of times. Really enjoy a bit of sewing. And this is much better than on my sewing machine, because there's no danger of it throwing a wobbly at me. which it does. Okay, right, this is a bit thick for sewing this, but I'm just going to put a couple of stitches in it just to hold it. And then we're going to glue the whole thing down. There we go. Just knot it off at the back. Not going to worry too much because I will be gluing on top of that knot. We are almost out of this glue. I'm just putting my new glue into my bottle from Catherine, so that will be, hopefully. I can't believe how this is still going. It's like, it feels so empty. How about that? Oh, I'm liking it. Oops, everything's falling out. Right, and all these different, this wool that I got, that bag of wool, they've just got such lovely colours in them, and they're just going to match. Obviously, you know, I did it on purpose. I chose all these matching things. But I might do a bit of a vintage journal next. I am, one of my lovely subscribers has asked me to make a love journal, and I will be getting on with that. So I may show bits of that, but I don't want to spoil it by sort of putting it out on a video and her seeing it. So what do you think? I know what it needs. It needs a bit of distressing. What colour should we do it? Oh. Bit of vintage. I'm going to get a darker one of these, I think. What's that dark one that everybody uses? The vintage photo, I don't think is very dark. I like it darker than this. I can't think what the other one is. Oh, I did think of it earlier. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to put some black on as well. Look at this, we might even finish one tag. I found this. I'm going to use this. For black. It's not a real one. It's I've just got some sticky back stuff I've just put on there. Some foam stampy bits. Let's just put them over there. I don't want them. So there we go. There's another one. Quite cute. We need words. That's what we need. So we'll do that as well. Right, I'm going to stitch these. Now I can carry on doing this. What time is it? I don't want to bore you to tears by just sewing. Right, do we want little buttons on these or not? Ooh, that's a grubby one. Don't like that one. I think I've got some. I do have some tiny ones. What else can we use? Shall I try and use a flower? I think that's quite pretty. I've got another one. I've only got one. No, That's white. That's no good. I bet there are some more. I have to get that tub out. Where is it? I just grabbed a handful. See, I have all these flowers and I just don't know what to do with them. So if anybody's got any brilliant ideas, let me know. Is that the same one? No. I've got to find the same one now. Or one like it. That'll do. I'll put a big purple one on. So yeah, anybody got any brilliant ideas about what I can do with these? Because not my strong point, flowers. Okay, so just going to put that down a minute. So I'm going to come through from the back. Just going to sew it onto the Hessian bit. I'd love to learn to embroider. I think that looks like it'll be fun. Oh, here we go. The needles come off. Best laid plans. Let's get the needle ready. Didn't work quite to plan, did it? Alright, I can't get that. I can't even see to thread it through that, let alone the other one. And I've got my glasses on. So that's going well. So all I'm doing is just coming up through the centre of the flower. Because it's a fabric flower, it's not a paper flower. Come on, there we go. So that will keep that on. And then I'm going to go over here and put another one on. So it's going to come up through there and up through the centre of that one. So you see what I'm doing. And then just back down the centre. And that would just keep them on. You don't need to go up and down and up and down. I'm pretty sure we can manage like that. But yeah, you can use up all these little tiny bits that, you know, you don't usually use. I mean, I haven't got a lot of embellishments, as you know. So I do tend to try and use odd little bits. So I reckon that will probably be, once we've added a word on there, that will probably be just about done. I want to do them all. I think this one's I'm struggling with, but we'll have a go. Okay. So yeah, so everybody sort of said yes to a bit of upcycling. So that's going to be featuring when I do my next bit. It's all about recycling, and that's sort of my thing. It's recycling. Right, we need some. Should we see what that looks like? I'm not sure if the holes are big enough because they are quite tiny, these holes. Maybe I just won't put all of it through. Oh, well, that glued on well. I should have waited for the glue to dry, shouldn't I? Right, we'll wait for the glue to dry before we put that on. Oh, that's what I did. I put that on the wrong side, look, didn't I? Duh. Oh, well. Oh, well. Right, I'm not happy with that one. Don't know why. What else can I put on it? Do you know what? I am going to go with some more of this. I know it frays, but it's still pretty. I don't know about that. Maybe if I glue it down well, it'll be fine. Let's put the big bit on, and then once it's started fraying, I'll split that. You don't need to use it all, do you? Oh no, I'm waiting till that dries. That's going to go Stop, Carol, stop. Okay. So I'll put that on. Look, see, it's fraying already. It's like, ah. Right, don't keep touching it. Right, will that go on top, maybe? Bit of fraying. Bit shabby chic. Maybe we should cut the orange off. I'll put the bottom. Right, what shall we? So I might cut one of. Oh, I've used these. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Right, I'm going to cut like a little heart out of these. Okay, cool. What's that on there? I've got spilt some glue on that. We'll have to cover that up with a button. I haven't got any pink buttons. And that sort of matches there, so we'll use that one. And I'm going to use this. Got some embroidery thread. I'm going to use to sew this one on, just for the pink. So all I do with the come up, I'm going to come up through the bottom again, so my knot is underneath. Easier said than done. Come on. There's a lot of layers there. There's a lot of layers. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if the pink's a good idea. I might have to change that. Oh, that's not too bad. And I think there's some glue or something on the heart, and the needle doesn't want to go through it. It's going to though. Right, I just want to make a little cross in the middle of there. It will work. It will work. And then back down. Yeah, see? It's so cute. And just go through all your layers. Little knot at the back. I might go through that a couple of times. This embroidery thread always comes undone. I don't know what, it's because it's so slippy and soft, I think. Okay, so that's that one. I need to put a doodah one. And glue that down. Oh, didn't put any extra glue on. Let's hope that one stays on. Don't suppose it matters which side. Just wanted to use up bits. Okay, are we done? Is that stay? Right, now let's see if this one's ready to have its little tag on. No, that's not falling off this time, is it? So yeah, don't be in too much of a rush. Of course, you can always do this bit first. That might work. Oh, this is fiddly. There's a trouble with tiny things. Oh, it's so fiddly. There we go. It's a nice pink. I do like this pink one. Don't want going to be all right? Do you think it's going to fall off? Oh, we're fine. And just put a bit of glue on that one. Just stop that flapping down. There we go. That's 3. That's how many I was going to do. We got a bonus. We've got a bonus one with bits on it. Okay, let me just quickly put these on and then we'll see what it looks like. Oh, turn it on. So what are you all up to crafting wise? I hope you all got your mojo. I've sat down a few times. I've come home from work, sat down and gone, don't know what to do. I've no idea. I just sit down and go, I've got all afternoon because I'm on short hours. And then I just don't know. It's very bizarre. But I was just looking at this. I think these are like on Pinterest somewhere. Sort of this sort of idea. Obviously much better than this, but you know, can't have it all. Right, I'm going to put some, I think there's some blue. Let's use the blue one again. Then you could just carry on with these, couldn't you, with all your bits and pieces. I love using up scraps. That'll look nice on that side. Okay, let's glue the card is always easier than gluing the fabric, I find. Glue doesn't seem to want to come out when I'm trying to glue it on fabric. Okay, right, so we need the words. We need words, we do. Where's my little word tin? There it is. M&M. I didn't eat the M&Ms. Okay. Oh, don't use those scissors. It's very scary, not... I don't suppose it matters which ones we use. Let's just cut random words out. I should have cut these out earlier, shouldn't I? So we're going to have... Now, do I need to back these onto something else? Or am I going to leave them like this? Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, a big mess going on here. The little fabric pieces. And they lost. Okay, so I've got... They look a bit lost, don't they? I think we need to back them. I'm just going to cut a strip from the edge of that. They don't need to be big. It's not got like a backing on it. Okay, so sometimes I think words just look nicer backed onto something. Doesn't really matter. I could have backed them onto card, I suppose. But we're doing sort of fabric, so it sort of makes sense. Now these are going to be wet, so they're not going to stick particularly well, are they, for a minute? So I've got Wish on this one. No, I'm just thinking you probably can't read that, it's too far away. This one says Special. Let's put that right at this bottom here. That looks nice. And there's a little place for everything, isn't there? I didn't put the cat on. Oh, I'm going to have to do a cat one now. I didn't put the cat on. I put the butterfly button on. Guess who's going to be making some more? So that one says Trust. And this is Hope. So some nice words for some very cute little tags. And look at that, we've actually done 4 little tags. How about that? Don't usually get that on this channel, do you? A finished product. Right, I am going to make a cat one. And, oh, I put that one on the wrong side. Oh, no, I didn't. So, I mean, we can back these with some, you know, coffee dyed paper. But I think they look pretty cute. And you can never have enough tags. So I am going to make a cat one. I don't know whether you want to hang around or whether I'm going to... What time is it? It's nearly 40 minutes. Probably enough. But what I'll do is I'll finish making some and then I'll pop back at the end and just show you all the ones. Or they might be at the beginning. Like, look at these. Make these. Okay, guys. I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Hi guys, I thought I'd just pop back and show you how carried away I got making these. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with them. I think they look really cute. And I can't remember which ones we were doing before. I think this was one, wasn't it? This was the cat one I was just about to make when I realised I hadn't made it. And some more embellished than others. Then I got out my what do you call it? You know, the paper that we collage all over, the masterboard. That's the word. And I made some tag shapes and just sort of layered up the little tags. This one, look at that. How simple. Simple but cute. And obviously, you know, you can... This one's a bit bulky, so it might not go flat in your journal. I like this one. Put a little flower around the little hole at the top. And then I made a couple of journaling cards. So I've sewn around these on the sewing machine so that they don't fray too much. Do a couple, otherwise we're going to be here all day, aren't we? So yeah, that was some good fun. That one I think I almost finished. This one this one was really cute. I just sewed some buttons onto a length of string. That was quite tricky, but it looks really good. Okay, and the last two. So we made those ones. So there you go. That's how they all ended up. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all again very soon. Okay, bye for now.